we are in the Pecha night. We just completed our first Pecha presentation, and we are now going to the second one. And second one would be, I already introduced to her. She is so talented. She has done so much uniquely in this industry, and she's a master trainer, and she has a lot of experience in terms of not just corporate but university related programs. So let's hear out Sandhya on the next Pechacha presentation in the Pechacha night. Let's clap for her. Let's clap for her. Right?
And I hope this works this time.
Yes, it will. Can we all say it will, it will, it will, everyone? It will, it will, it will.
Well,
Yes.
My life is not an autobiography. It's just music. The best part of my journey is that I call all the shots. So let me take you on my journey. Let's get to know a little bit about me. I landed on planet Earth on 25th April as the second kid of my loving parents. And what do I love? Well, it's a big list. But let me tell you the top 5 contenders. Like J.K. Rowling said, something magical can happen when you read a good book. Books, books, books. I love reading. Travel opens your heart and mind and fills your life with stories to tell. My life stories are built in beautiful places across India, US, Canada, and New Zealand. A cup of tea is all it takes to slow down and pull back. There's nothing better in life than a hot cup of tea. Music is life, and that is why our hearts have beats. Though I'm not a singer, I love listening to music, especially Bollywood classics. When I run, the legs do the running, the mind does the pacing, and the heart does the pushing. It teaches me that I'm capable of so much more than I ever imagined. Now let's dive a little deeper into my early life. Brought up in the national capital of New Delhi, I am a Delhiite to the core, a proud alumna of the Delhi Public School and Delhi University. After the traditional years of schooling, I ventured into studying BA English Honours and went on to do a PG in Communication and Marketing. My interest in the subject led me to do an MA in Psychology, and I am currently pursuing a career in Learning and Development through ISTD. My career graph has been varied. I started working with Jekis and American Express in various roles as SME and in training. Life took a turn and I landed in US working for GFT in training and compliance. After moving back to India, I started my own preschool and daycare with Little Einsteins and then my own brand, Neve Foundation School. A few years later, I ventured into the education industry and joined T. John College as assistant professor and then moved to the Swami Vivekananda University as a visiting faculty. My story would be incomplete if I don't talk about the personal highs that have given me a rush that no drug can give. The first one was the bungee jump I did. Oh, it was thrilling. And the second one is the tattoo that I proudly sport on my left arm. The third in the list is the skywalk I did at a height of 192 meters at New Zealand's Auckland Towers, and the next is the thrilling trek on the Franz Josef Glacier, also in New Zealand. But nothing can beat the joy and high I felt when I gave birth to my first son, Vedant, in 2010, and my second bundle of joy, Kabir, in 2012. Now a little bit on the personal front. My biggest strength is my mom. She is the toughest lady I know, and all my strengths in life are because of her. I have a loving family with my dad, mom, my elder brother, sister-in-law, and 2 wonderful nieces. I am married into a huge joint family. My hubby, Raghu, has 3 sisters, and we stay with our in-laws, and it's a big family of 19 members. My story would be incomplete if I don't talk about my 2 besties. We've been friends since the last 35 years. Friends since kindergarten, Shikha and Vidya, my lifelines. Every story needs to look into the future as well. So let's take a look into my future plans. I am getting ready to launch my own learning and development consultancy called Jupiter Learning. It will cater to students and young professionals, academicians, and corporates. My life would be incomplete if I don't talk about the memories and the moments that I am creating with my husband and my kids. Someone once said you should collect moments, not things. And my bucket lists are moments that I want to create, starting with a skydive, a trek to Mount Kailash, journey to the pyramids, and sleeping under the northern lights. I don't worry about the past, and I don't regret the decisions I made, but I'm definitely looking forward to writing my autobiography with moments.
Let's give a big round of applause.
Thank you, guys. So I could successfully share it. Thank you.
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, Sandhya. Okay, how did you find this one?
There are no words to explain. Self-explanation. That's what I could say.
Thank you, Manivel. Thank you.
The voice is so amazing.
Thank you, Riti.
The voice, the words, the flow, the timing of each incident of your life. Amazing, Sandhya.
Thank you, Ravi. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Such a lovely presentation. No words can express it. Great presentation, Sandhya.
Thank you, Mahadev.
Thank
Thank you
you.
so much.
I loved how structured it was. Like you had like 5-6 components and you went from one flow to the other. And I loved how you transitioned between each of them. That was what I was particularly looking at. Loved that, Sandhya.
Thank you, Neeta. Thank you so much. So now you guys all know about me. So that was my life. And yes, I'm starting my own company, Jupiter Learning, thanks to Kaushik and the ILA team. They have given me the boost to kick off. And so by the end of this month, I should be able to, start my new journey. So thanks a lot, everybody, for listening to me.
All
and
the
thank you
best
so
to
much,
you,
Kaushik,
Sandhya.
for giving the time.
All the best to you. Go ahead.
Thank you, Ravi. Thank you.
Amazing, Sandhya. Amazing, Riti. Very
you,
nice,
Neeta.
both of you.
How many of you felt like you were doing bungee jumping in New Zealand?
Yeah.
How many of you? Lohit?
Yeah, one of my dream. Yeah.
Oh,
I
you
would
should
love
do it,
to.
Lohit. You should do
Yeah.
it.
Yes, one day I will. Yeah, definitely. I'll definitely contact you for that.
Absolutely. Done. I won't mind doing it the second time. So done.
No, Lohit, you
Pakka.
want someone to push you, right? Literally.
Yes, you got it right. You read my mind.
Did the instructor push you also, Sandhya?
No, actually, you know what? They don't push you. You have to jump on your own. And I stood there on that portal for about 15 minutes and I refused to jump. And there was this young boy of 16 years old who did 3 rounds in front of me. And by the third round, I was feeling so, guilty that this chap is so small and he's just 16 and he just came and he jumped, not even thinking for a second. I was like, okay, I have to do it. And finally, the instructor was so fed up. He was like, look, ma'am, I'm not going to return your money. So either you go back or you jump. I was like, what the hell, man? Let me just jump. And I just did it. But yeah, it's thrilling. It's really, really thrilling. You guys should try it out.
Also, big round of applause for your mom for showing the way, for inspiration. Yes, wherever Sandhya's mom is. Right? Let's clap for her. It's in Delhi.
Yes, she is my strength.
No, Sandhya, thank you so much for the video because your video reminded me one, which is like, you remember this skit we used to perform in schools. So it's not about what we perform on the stage. It's all about the background voice which comes from our, the master, who keeps telling, who keeps narrating it again and again. So you reminded me of that, which was like, it gave me a wow. right now. Thank you so much for that. Yeah.
Thank you, Raghu. And incidentally, I started loving storytelling because in school I had done a voiceover for one of the plays that we had staged. So I was like the voice behind the narration, and that's where I got my interest from. So, and it has stayed with me. So you kind of reminded me of that. Thank you.
And you have a wonderful voice and voice modulation.
Thank you. Thank you.
Very good. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Kaushik, for the opportunity.
Thank you once again. Thank you once again.
Thanks.
Thanks, Sandhya.